Sometimes I don't know what to say about a game. Sometimes a game is wonderful, and finding it wonderful does not translate into having a take. Outer Wilds is one of the best, most consistently delightful, genuinely awe-provoking, brilliantly designed, narratively rich, thematically deep, inspiring, melancholic, hopeful, and nihilistic games I've ever played. What else is there to say? I mean, plenty. Austin Walker related it to the experience of living through the end of the world. Chris at Aaron Signal discussed how the search for meaning is not only justified, but a moral imperative. I could springboard off of those, I guess, but what I keep thinking as the game settles in my brain is that line from Leonard Cohen. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Call it a character flaw, but when I don't know what to say about a thing, I contrast it with things like it. I played Outer Wilds a few months after playing the final act of Kentucky Route Zero, and a few days before playing Disco Elysium for the first time. And all three are, in their way, about it being too late. Too late to save your friend, too late to save the world, too late to save society from itself. We end Kentucky Route Zero with a town that has collapsed under capitalism. We begin Disco Elysium 50 years after the revolution failed, and we spend all of Outer Wilds trying, desperately and repeatedly, to outrun a supernova that will kill everyone we know and destroy everything we've seen. They're all about how we live on when the war was lost before we were born. The little brain virus Elizabeth Sandifer put in my head when I read Neo Reaction to Basilisk is, what if we're just not going to save the world? Not that we can't, but that we won't. We know what the problems are. We have the capacity and the will to fix them. It is not yet too late, but the people we've entrusted simply aren't going to save us, and we don't know what to do in light of that. I'm not saying I agree with Elle. I haven't decided yet. It's that this is the thought you aren't allowed to think. You're supposed to consider the end only as motivation to avert it. You don't entertain it actually happening. It's terrifying, so you have to convert that feeling into action. You have to take control of it. You have to fix it. You have to convince yourself you have power in all this. You don't accept it. You don't even accept the possibility of accepting it. But there is, in that terror, a comfort, a shifting of focus. We fought bravely. We did not go quietly. But the blast has already happened, and there is nothing left but to brace for the shockwave. Thinking about how to prevent the end can mean never learning how to live with it. Outer Wilds is about the beauty of the world we are about to lose. Its themes are perhaps best captured in how it's played. It is a game where the only key to victory is knowledge. You play until the sun explodes, or until something else kills you, and then restart. And the only thing you take with you is what you learned on the last run, which means you can never play it again. Not really. You can revisit, but you can't remove that knowledge from your head. You can replay Metroid Prime and you'll still start without all your power-ups. You can replay Riven and, even if you know all the puzzles, you can experience the story again. But in Outer Wilds, the unlocks are the story. Once you know what to do, everything is trivial. It's a beeline to the endgame. The way it's played cannot be recreated. It's ephemeral. And the game itself being about ephemera, moments of beauty that you watch blink out of existence again and again, it's just about as coherent as design and theme can be. Maybe the greatest respect we can pay to something powerful is to not always have to render it in words, to convert it into rhetoric or philosophy or content. Outer Wilds is beautiful, and it helped me through a rough time, holed up in my house during a disaster, feeling like catching a life-threatening disease is a matter of when and not if. Watching people normalize my country's continued slide into authoritarianism, watching the economy shudder before it potentially collapses, bracing for the shockwave. And gave me something beautiful to appreciate. There is still wonder. Worth fighting for, yes, but also worth admiring just in case the fight is already over.